All right, let's get this final thing rolling. You got transcoding, Dans. Nice, nice, nice. Enjoy your lurk, Corgi. Have fun playing Minecraft with your friend. That sounds enjoyable. I hope you have a great time. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. It's one last case. We have one more case to do. We're getting towards the end of it. I have a voice for now. I don't know how long it's going to last because I'm a lot harder on it on stream than I am in conversation. But it is what it is. And let's turn this on. Damn! Thank you so much for the host. I very much appreciate it. Let me give you one geocaching. Yo, man, remember that? You know what? That works. Okay, yeah, you can shout yourself out. That's fine. Whatever. Sure, I guess. Heart you too, Dance. Heart you too. All right. I'm ready. Are you ready? I've given people like 7 minutes to get here. If you miss it, you miss it. We're going. We're going into the case. Right away with the hopeful music too. I wonder actually. Hold on. Damn it. Okay. I was gonna maybe try to gotcha first, but the game says no. So the game says no fun allowed. So we'll gotcha later. It's not time for fun. It's time to be serious. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto.
You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? It's all good, Corgi. Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said. Byakuya. Why does everyone hate Makoto? I can't wait to get to the bottom of that. Byakuya? They arrived, one after another. But they are all in the same state of shock. Huh. Hina. Hero? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial. Yeah, where everyone hated Makoto. Yay, we're back around to square one.
You called for me and so I appear.
Yeah, I guess you're saying you're late, Jill. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try that.
I'm on fire.
Ah, strong silent master is so wonderful. So cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze. Shut up. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors.
With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab, gouge, and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what Master wants, it can be a boy, girl, anything in between. I can handle it. Oh, never mind. Oh, where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills.
The final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Climb maximum sorrow. Yeah,
That's
sure.
fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. Yeah, voices are hard right now.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
Don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. Oh my god, he gave them bait again and they're taking it. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
so,
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. And then I jump aboard the elevator. Step by step toward the gaping maw. I had resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. So descriptive, Makoto. I love it. You're a wordsmith. Deeper and deeper it fell. God. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. We need to go deeper. What's up, Photon? How are you? What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Well then, let's begin. Here we rolling. We're rolling into trial. All right, so I have no new skills. I didn't get any free time between the last trial and this one. Last stream? Nope. Nope. Last stream was the Makoto was guilty trial. Now we're back for reals. Solve the mystery once and for all. Let's open up the handbook. I want to review the evidence as I usually do. So we have the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. And then I had my list of places to check for the second part of the trial, or the second part of the investigation. We went to the headmaster's room, the biolab, the Monokuma door in the data center, and the second floor of the dorms. And in that search, we found the Monokuma room. Used to be a small room used to command Monokuma. This is where the mastermind had been issuing commands to the air-signed bot. I found that the tarps come from the biolab. We found Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. According to the headmaster's report, Mukuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope's Peak Academy. In addition, her physical features were as follows. Height 5'7", weight 97 pounds. Vitals 31, 22, 32. Kyoko has confirmed that the corpse matches these characteristics. Now keep in mind the corpse was covered with old wounds. Good there. And of course, that was the body that we saw exploded that was dressed up a whole lot like Junko. It's so strange, ain't it? All right, we learned that the phrase ultimate despair doesn't refer to a single individual, but a like-minded group of people. I'm 5'7", but I'm far from 97 pounds. 1 year ago, that group brought about the single worst event in human history. They're motivated by only despair, making them some of the most despicable people to ever live. We found the hidden room present. There was a brightly colored box sitting in the headmaster's hidden room. Inside the box were human bones, the last remains of the headmaster. We got in this hidden room, the headmaster kept a photo of him and a young Kyoko together. In the photo, they were both smiling. An emergency handbook was found in the headmaster's hidden room. This handbook apparently has no restrictions and was given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. We used that to open some lockers in the second floor, and we found a notebook in the second floor locker dorm room lockers. Yasuhiro's name was written on the inside, and it has notes for a number of different classes. Found a pocketbook in another locker, and based on what was written inside, it's believed to be Kyoko's. There's some kind of message scrawled on the last page of the pocketbook. It says, "Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair." All right, so the biolab on the 5th floor seems to have repurposed as a morgue. A corpse fridge has been installed in the biolab. It seems to have that blue lights come on to indicate the slots are occupied. The number of blue lights, counting the slot with Mukuro's body, comes to a total of 9, which means one of those slots has butter in it. This photo depicts all the Hope's Peak students wearing matching uniforms. No, it doesn't. Half of them are not wearing uniforms. Whatever. Worth noting that Mukuro is pictured while Makoto is not. That can mean all the others are working together somehow. Nah. It was seen while Toko and Genocide Jack share a certain fundamental knowledge of their individual memories are separate, which is old news, but for some reason it's evidence now. Kyoko attests that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death. So the body was already dead when it was placed, before anything else was done to it. DVD Kyoko found contained interviews between the headmaster and all the Hope's Peak students. Makoto, however, had no memory of such an interview. Thanks to Monokuma's interference, Makoto wasn't able to watch the DVD all the way through. And that's everything we've got. Should be fun.
Since this will be the final class
All right,
trial,
chat, dicks up.
I've come up with a special rule.
Oh, goody.
So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win!
Wowee. Lol Hope.
But if you can't, then I win!
I know a lot already, Monokuma.
And of
I'm a
course,
smart boy.
Waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
Wow.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, that's not you. That's not normal for
Is
Hero.
the mastermind only one person?
Uh-oh.
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, they took the bait. They're so stupid.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
Oh my god. And everyone else believes the same thing because they took Monokuma's bait. Oh, we're going right into it. Okay. Even Byakuya? Why, I can understand the others, but Byakuya even took the bait. Like, I don't like the guy, but he's smarter than this.
Together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all
Jesus.
out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Paranoid fuckers.
I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
God, you're all so stupid.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
No, that's wrong.
I hate these kids, man. He obviously wants us to turn on each other, so he wins.
I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah.
God.
Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Interesting.
With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture...
Oh, so each individual is removed from their own photo. Okay, so they'll have to... Jesus, Sakura!
I'm not in it.
Where's she going? Yo. That's me at McDonald's when the $5 20-piece chicken nuggets are in stock. You know, that's fair, Photon. That's fair. I figured as much, in which case...
Hero, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
I can, but it's never a good idea, Dan. I always feel like shit afterwards.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
I don't know where I put all the food I eat either, but hey. Even me cutting back on what I eat is still usually a good bit. Like, I just require a lot of fuel, that's all. And I usually share. This one too, just like I thought. Dude, Krispy Kremes, look at that.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
Hero, shut the fuck up.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
Hina, shut the fuck up.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
Yup.
The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Okay, I'm gonna put my brain in Makoto's body real quick, right? Like, I took the bait. I went to the gym to get the thing from Monokuma, right? And I like how their first suspicion when looking at the picture and seeing that they are in their respective pictures is like, everyone's out to get me, what the fuck? And then when I look at my picture in the last stream, I was like, huh, everyone must hate me. I'm not popular, aw.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Because you're a cock, Monokuma. The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is the ones who got the photos. We just said that.
In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
Yeah?
In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Yeah? There's also something else in common with these pictures.
And in the picture Hero got, he's the only one missing.
Why does Junko never show her face in any of these pictures?
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Yeah, Byakuya, show me your photo. Once again, Junko never shows her
In other
face.
words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo.
The
in which
answer's
that
right
person
there.
wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Listen, everybody, shut the fuck up. Junko's still alive, I swear. I know it. I don't know it, but I know it, alright?
Figured it out, huh?
No, there's more to the pictures.
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
If there's a hint, he actually gave them a hint. He actually actually gave us a hint. Come on, Makoto. Tell him, Makoto. But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time?
Come on, come on,
It's
come on.
not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare them one more time. Junko's face covered in water. Where did Sakura get that fish? Whatever, man. The first time, I'll be honest, the first time the photo popped up, I was looking at the fan service on the right, and I didn't even notice the fish on the top left there. Hey, Steve, what's going on? Junko's face is covered. All right, next photo. Junko's face is not showing. That's the only thing that's in common here. All right, Hina's picture. Junko's turned around again. Hiro's picture. Junko's face is covered yet again. I'm telling you. Makoto's shirtless. Yeah, of course. That's what I mean. Yeah. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Come on, Makoto. You got this, dude. That's fine. I get to use it later.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
Hiro, honey.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
Hina, honey.
So you think they're fake?
They're not.
No, no, no. I assure you, they're quite real.
But what are you talking about? There's no way.
Made a bunch of progress in The Last of Us? Hell yeah, dude. How do you enjoy, how are you liking the game so far?
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But
There's a lot of things we don't remember.
is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. That's a lot of Bubba Bus. Oh, Hangman's Gambit. Here we go. Oh, Amnesia. Give me an E. Here's my answer.
Now I understand.
Oh wait, that's the one. Damn it.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
There you go. Tell him, Makoto.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
Yeah.
As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
I don't know, Ultimate Clairvoyant. You tell me.
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
You spend so much time in a donut-induced food coma, how can you not believe it? It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, it's the absolute truth. They have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Enjoying it so far, aside from minor gripes. Nice, nice. Oh, that's a lot of bullets. Okay, let's see how this plays out.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia?
Yeah.
Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Try this one on then.
That's wrong.
I haven't been in a donut-induced food coma in a while.
Those photos
Man, I
aren't
could use
the
a
only
donut.
things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Why not?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy.
Yeah, any of you
headmaster.
fuckers remember that?
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie? I never get any kind of interview.
Yes, you did.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
Is Monokuma gonna let us watch it though? Firefox decided to crash. Yay! Oh, perfect timing.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you have amnesia.
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Hey, Golden Raccoon, don't worry, you haven't missed much. Hey, here, Hina, let me give you something that's also unbelievable. Murder school. Class trial.
Well, we don't
Talking
have any way
bear.
to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
Right.
What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
Well, we all said yes, so must have been very important.
And how did we answer?
You just notice on the right of the bullet time, there's squares indicating how many arguments there are. Wait, what?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually,
You all said yes, my dude.
we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
I haven't even noticed it. I just count the number of bullets at the start of the argument. Oh, Kay's here. Oh, hey, Kay, what's up? When she pull out the strap. Uh-oh.
Why?
I have a
Why
really
would
bad
you
habit
say
of like
yes
skipping
to
messages.
Something like that.
That's what we need to figure out. That's one of the school secrets.
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
I might have to bullet time him again.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
How about that?
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
You sneaky little bastard, you.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now.
Oh, Monokuma's using the same step stool he used in the gym.
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
It's one of the secrets.
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost.
Nope, there's a whole year of blank space.
There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Yeah, that's it. A vault. That's the word.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
I know. So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Reveal yourself, bastard. Alright. Got it.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course. They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind
God,
is
you're
here.
also dumb.
The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
That's what I want. That's the one I
Masterminds
want.
always lurk off in the
All right,
background,
let's speed through here.
So who did it? Whoever did it is that much I
When you is the mastermind?
Of course, they have to be.
What makes you? Exactly. You're
Here we go.
just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million.
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong.
Got him.
There's no question that the mastermind
Excuse
is
me.
somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yep.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
It's my favorite line, Kay.
There can't be any doubt.
Not at all.
In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
The mastermind is not in this room right now. If you can count to 16 and realize that only 15 people have been present, oh, never mind, they don't know about the body. They don't pay attention.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Here we go. I'm sure I told you all this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me.
None of you are dumbasses.
Blame Makoto.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why me?
Cuz it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Thank Alter Ego for that.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived
my God.
is if he was actually the mastermind himself,
I hate
right?
these kids.
Aw, nuts! You got me.
Oh boy.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Here we go.
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to
For
panic.
fuck's sake.
The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
Can we do this class trial without the other three, Kyoko? Or 4. Sorry, I always forget about
That's a
Toko.
good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
It's really frustrating, Kay. I think I have not seen this level of stupid out of them yet. They're like stooping to new lows here.
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Here we go, Kyoko.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She got hit in the back of the head.
Yeah, last trial we spent the first 15 minutes proving Kyoko wasn't a ghost. They're that level of stupid.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Tell him, Makoto. Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been the other wounds.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Did you read the Monokuma file, Hero? The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago.
What if the person was dead a few days ago too, dumbass?
So they can't possibly be what killed her.
God, I hate you.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
Never stopped to consider that one, did you, buddy?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
We have a biolab with body freezers in it.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Ooh, yeah, I can't wait to tell you you're wrong, Toko.
How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
These are my feelings, therefore they're true. I will present them as facts. I don't have any evidence, but because she was a soldier, she has to have injuries. That's the only thing that makes sense. I'm smart.
She denied me. Before I could even say anything.
Keep your pants on, Toko.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm
You should seek therapy.
not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? God. Okay. We have Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. That's the undeniable proof. Good old Murkros.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
No, that's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much.
Right.
Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
Why would the ultimate soldier be spending all their time getting injured?
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
You can... Never mind.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case,
Gunther.
they could be the very thing that killed her.
Gunther.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other
Kaze!
possibility.
Thank you so much for the raid. I very much appreciate it. Hello, everyone. How was your stream, dude? Ooh, playing some Noit. Nice. I love that game.
When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence.
The game loves to do it. That game is brutal,
The
but it's so
wounds
fun.
Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Yes, and actually many of you saw it happen. Wow. That looks a lot like an injury another student in the school sustained at some point, huh?
But if that's what killed her,
Nobody's connecting the dots? Okay.
then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Yes.
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
Oh, we do need to get to the bottom of
So
that.
who was it that attacked you?
Yeah, I didn't mean the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
Here we go.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me.
Mastermind got a little sloppy here.
But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Ooh?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Oh yes, please jump in.
Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption.
It's the only thing that makes
You
sense.
can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
Oh boy.
The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
Mukuro was already dead and you know it.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way that Mukuro was the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Comparing that to the masked attacker, it should be obvious. Bring it, Monokuma. I'm gonna take your ass down.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there is another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other
Come on,
part?
Kyoko, give it
Is
to me.
The right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot?
Wow, I like that dialogue.
Or could it be the hips?
The hips don't lie. It was on the right hand, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the right hand. Okay. Her most notable feature, the tattoo that marked her membership in Fenrir. That tattoo is a certain easy to, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get that right hand.
Saw their face, so you can't have. I'm telling you now.
You're wrong.
There's another part of the attack.
Oh? And is it the right hand or the left hand?
Give me that.
Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be
The hips.
The hips. How about them hips?
You
Clearly,
never saw
'cause the
their
hips don't lie.
face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
No, that's wrong.
Fight me, bitch. Let's do it.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. a representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo.
Guys, I'm still really pissed off that Monokuma actually gave them a hint in those photos.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
I'm really annoyed that the hint is right there and none of them see it.
Okay, you got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me.
Narrows it down a little bit.
It could have been, someone else, right?
They all have alibis, Monokuma.
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
I mean, I'm biased. I noticed because I already have suspicions. That's fair.
We were in the gym tearing you apart.
And plus, everything Monokuma does has another meaning behind it.
Okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you.
Double meaning's his whole shtick.
But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
I have evidence to say the contrary.
Uh-oh. No snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Hit him with it, Kyoko. Before anyone can say anything. Oh. Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words she had said as she said them. She then put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof.
Yeah, that's some pretty strong evidence.
Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Uh-oh.
This is just awful.
Isn't it, though, Monokuma?
On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
Hey.
Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
I want to punt this old beanbag.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
You're about to be, buddy.
Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
You all actually spoke with her.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Nope.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right?
Nope.
Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
Oh my god.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Alright, I can get behind that statement.
And she was being stored somewhere?
Biolab.
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
Oh shit, Steve, yeah. Close call, dude. There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere the body could have been stored.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
If the Mukuro was killed by the
That's
mastermind,
right.
that's easy.
It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body, and it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
That's correct.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Here we go. Tell him, Makoto. The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. There's something that made its way from the biolab to the garden.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden.
Ooh, sorry. I don't mean to cough on the mic and all that so much tonight. I'm so sorry, yo. Part of the reason why I'm quieter than normal, too, is like I'm just trying to conserve.
When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it says biolab.
Hina can read. I want Hiro to read it, though.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Attention to detail. It's important to, that's important for any investigation, buddy.
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
True,
When
Golden
the
Raccoon,
killer
true.
moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Because all the evidence is there.
That's just a wild guess.
Ooh, sweating, are we?
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now
Ooh.
that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab,
Thanks, Dan.
you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
That's one of the things we're supposed to do here.
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Hey, Salem Diaz. Yeah, they added it later, though. We found a notebook that had all the instructions and information. It was added after the killing game, or somewhere around the time the killing game began. An inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
La, la, la. I can't hear you.
Oh, okay. No, he's a child.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
By the way, Makoto, what
Oh,
about
God.
that one thing?
I hate this. Can we get you back in the chair instead of at the stand?
What one thing?
He's trying to distract us.
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
Oh, he's gonna blackmail me. That's so sweet. What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Sorry, I don't. Not too fond of some of that language that was in that last message. Makoto's dad is staring right into your skull, right into your soul.
Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get
Yeah, he's
upset.
trying to steer off the conversation. Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's saying that just because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want him to shut up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. The inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. Ooh, here we go.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm not listening!
Whoops. I gotta change it. Ah.
This should prove it.
There we go.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
I forgot that you have to switch the bullet sometimes.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
Sometimes there's butter in there.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Oh man. 9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights that should be there is...
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Right.
Suspicious? Why? That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. What if Makoto's entire argument fell apart here because they told, like, they just told him that Mondo's in a different refrigerator? Sayaka died first. Shunko was second. I have my suspicions. Anyway, Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth, and Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And victim number 10 was Murkrow.
So 10 people in all?
Correct.
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed
Hey,
one
that's
of the
my
bodies
line.
to get rid of evidence.
But
No.
if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her.
Yeah, no, they like the excitement too much.
And
They wouldn't do
yet,
that.
Her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
Ding, ding, ding.
But if that's true, Then why doesn't the body count match?
2 of the deaths were 1 person.
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies.
Somebody ate the Mondo, but you know that. Yep, that was it. Somebody ate the Mondo butter, and that's why there's 9.
That's
Case
the
closed.
point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murderers?
The reason there are less bodies than murderers, the explanation for more murderers than victims. Why is that? Tell him, Makoto. What would it take for that to make sense?
I got it! What about if the same person was killed
Here
twice?
we go.
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
That's what I'm saying.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. Still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed
Ooh,
twice?
ooh, yeah, I can. I've been waiting for like 3 or 4 streams to tell people
It was
this.
Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
I wonder who,
All you
Monokuma.
have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Yep.
Nothing's gonna become obvious
Oh, it is. You could have picked any other body.
because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Could have picked any other body, my dude. Or just not shown a body at all. Here we go. We got the 5th file. That should do it.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro
El
was
Celan Diaz.
killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima?
Fuck. Yes, it is! I know it!
Shoot!
That's fine.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I gotta
Was it
steal that bullet. I need it.
Sayaka
Give it to me.
Maizono? Junko Enoshima?
Give me that bullet. Hey, Wolf, welcome.
Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mando Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu, whatever?
Yeah.
Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered.
Here you go. I got you, bitch. I got you. The game said it's true.
Junko.
Imagine Mondo being butter and being killed again. Yeah. Good thing Steve ate him, though.
Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
There it is.
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
Gunther.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
They match up.
And the similarities match?
Ding.
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those 2 bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears.
Correct. That was Murkrow.
Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again.
Correct.
Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yes.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person?
2 different people. Junko's still alive, my dude.
Wait, so then... What does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, 1 is still alive.
Yes, that's correct.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Yeah, you're all getting it.
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
Hero's not getting it.
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
Toko doesn't get it.
She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died.
We've already been told that that's Mukuro. Monokuma wouldn't have lied about that. Plus, I have evidence.
So Mukuro is still alive.
Oh, God.
Gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro, alive. The one that's still alive is Mukuro? But can we really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way that Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. All right, let's put this to bed. Yeah, we need the profile.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
That was easy. Yeah, they get it, but no, they don't.
The body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds.
Not when I'm
Her
certain.
vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
Because I'm certain, there's no need to listen to the whole thing.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
The rest of the dialogue's just filler at that point.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then
Someone's made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be.
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Here we go, boys.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Huh?
Oh, God.
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Your eyeliner is on point this morning, Byakuya, I must say.
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Yeah, I figured I would have been yelled at a long time ago if it wasn't. Now that you mentioned it, it's kind of just become my playstyle at this point. Being overconfident, always right assholes just kind of fits into my whole thing with this game. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check her for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. That was so long ago. I did check, absolutely, and I can say for
She
sure.
was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
That wasn't Junko.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
then you're withdrawing your previous
Right there!
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
I hate this.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Thank you, Kyoko, for being the only voice of reason in this room.
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
That's right, give him the tell him, Makoto. Wake him up.
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
No, you got the power of Lil Hope on your
That's all
side.
well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Byakuya absolutely not using brain cells.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Oh god, respawns.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her, she was dead. I'm sure of it. He borrowed a brain cell. Yeah, he immediately returned it. Never got it back for his thought. It's easy to forget about that sometimes. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? Junko never died. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it wasn't Junko, but it was someone else entirely? Maybe she used some sort of trick. Body double. It's a body double. I've been saying this for a while. Here we go. Ow. There we go, replacement. Replaced. Okay, they want me to put replaced. There we go.
Now I understand. That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Yeah, that's it.
Switched places?
Let's get them believing that one now.
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Yes.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I thought this would be obvious. Can you spell? I can spell the word replaced. I can't wait to make a comic book.
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but
You tried so hard to spell replicate? Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for too.
that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that? Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Yeah, substitution jutsu. You see it all the time. Just look for a log and we have the answer.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that.
They could have only switched in the gym. Yeah. Exactly, Dans. Exactly. They could have done shadow clones.
So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. Beginning.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
Imagine that.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met.
I really have to break this down, huh?
If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Steve.
Hold on. So, You're saying the Junko we first met
Was Mukuro.
was actually Mukuro all along?
Yeah.
Then we'd already met her?
Oh no, their worlds are crashing
I
down.
had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference.
Imagine that. The 16th log lying somewhere in his lumber mill.
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
The one they call the ultimate splinter. Watch out for her.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Hina's gonna ask the real question
Junko
here.
never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
Very easy to do.
If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
Makeup can do a lot of crazy shit. With makeup, if you're good enough with makeup, you can make anything look like anything else you want. It's crazy. The stuff's like magic.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation,
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto.
Yeah, you're actually right. Yeah, I'm kind of glad they missed something
But
that
too
time.
bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Come out, Junko.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Yup. We're rats in a maze. Just running a race to find some cheese.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her.
Who was also the ultimate despair.
In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Cheese! I'm so proud of them. They're getting it. Oh, I love to see it happen.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think Junko might be on her way out
I
here.
think he's just afraid.
I think he's deactivated.
Afraid?
Nope, he's there.
What's
Okay.
that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
That's fair.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity?
It is.
As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
Hey, put those away. So, he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter. Because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation.
I got it!
That's it.
While I was in the AV room,
Here it is.
watching the DVD
He
of
cut
our
us off.
interviews with the headmaster.
It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie! Looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now? Now, then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh my.
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko,
You'd be able to spot the differences right away.
it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
Yeah, I believe it. No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The mastermind tried to cover up on one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Oh, this again? Okay. Why is he growling at me?
What do you want? What do you want? Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible.
Damn it. I choked.
What do you want?
That's fine though.
That's impossible.
Oopsie. Oh, I gotta do it again?
What do you want?
Wait a minute.
That's impossible.
What am I looking for?
I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude.
That's impossible.
This should prove it.
Sure. Hey, Phil Terry Graham, what's up? How are you doing? Rawr, XD.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up.
Oh, are we
You
talking
did
about the
same
hint that's in the
thing
group
with this
photo?
group
Oh.
photo.
Okay. That's right. That's why. I'm an idiot. I should have known that. I'm fucking. Yuko's face is covered up in those photos because they don't want us to see what her real identity is. I should have realized that from the start. I am so stupid.
Oh.
Perfect. This game's got plenty of that. Good to see you, though. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
This hint Monokuma gave us is blowing back up. Right on him. The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. No face. No face. No face. No face. The unusual circumstance is...
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture. don't you think?
It's a little bit odd.
And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly
Hey.
revealed
Being here to hang out is also perfectly valid.
that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
Xanadu indeed.
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
Yep.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
Xanadu squared.
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
That's actually not equal, by the way. But y'all aren't here for math.
No, wait! Hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run.
Come out.
I'll prove everything. Right now.
Is it time to make a comic book? Yes. What was the identity of the ultimate fashionista who I met in the main hall? Where did the mastermind keep Mukuro's body? The mastermind attacked me with something. What was it? When the mastermind attacked me, who was it that stopped them? After their surprise attack failed, the mastermind fled my room. Wait. We couldn't identify the mysterious body because it got blown up. I skipped a lot. What did the mastermind do with the mask after they took it off? What was the condition of the dead body when I first found it in the garden?
Here's exactly what happened. We met the ultimate fashionista,
Ba-bum.
Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
Yeah. Better watch out for her.
Was kept in a
You
bio,
better watch out.
which had been converted
Better
into
watch
a
out.
morgue. Until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side.
I had my suspicions that Junko was alive before this, but this is the moment where I legitimately sunk my teeth into it, seeing this body.
Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room.
Imagine that.
Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make
Whoops.
us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same.
I should just put this on auto.
She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence.
I appreciate them putting the frame where Toko's being yeeted off into oblivion in there. No, wait, no, I don't want to reset.
She needed to hide the body's true identity.
I won't do it again, I swear.
She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima.
Got him. It stands.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
God, it was chat.
What? Are you broken again?
Probably.
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Yeah, Makoto told you. Whenever the Telemakoto happens, you can't escape.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
We still have to find the secrets of the school.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Whoa! She is a ninja. Look at this. Looks totally different. This Junko looks more like the one in the magazine.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Wait, what? What's that voice?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world! We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
Yo, home cooking.
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Okay.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
Wait, she's a JoJo now? Okay.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Monokuma's her stand. This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Enoshima. Dan's, you have no idea. Alright, Dan's gonna watch JoJo with me one of these days. And then she's gonna realize just how chock full this fucking game is of JoJo references. It's a little ridiculous how much JoJo's packed in this game. The JoJo of part 54. Oh.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Relatable.
Face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Chihuahua.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. It was definitely before I got to this school.
I got it!
She's a model, dude.
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
It's like... Yeah, The magazines have been around the school too, if I recall correctly. Like the fact that Junko and Mukuro, I didn't see it before, but the fact that they're completely different could have easily been seen by looking at the magazines. If you just like completely left out the completely left out the fact that, you know, like magazines Photoshop shit. But there we go.
You were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
I'll pat your chihuahua, Steve.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back, with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
Uh-huh.
I'm me, and Mukuro is Mukuro.
Yo, that's deep.
She tried her best, but there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
Whoa!
Not even if they're twins.
Bruh.
Twins?
I know, it's such a cliche, right?
But they're twins.
I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
Huh?
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
Interesting.
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Smart and cute. Why'd you say it like that? Whoa!
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Hi! This is the whole ride? Okay.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
I feel like the twin thing is kind of a cop-out.
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
Probably constantly, because it's a legitimate question.
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. It's fucking lame anyway.
Nice.
But if she was your twin, that means...
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better
Whoa!
explain.
Hello? Hot for Teacher starts playing in the background. What the fuck?
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties.
Okay.
Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
You hate to see it happen. Wait, are the photos of the dead students, are they adjusted to be the same height as they? Wow, they are. I think. No. Why are they shorter on one side than they are the other? You know, it doesn't matter.
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment.
Might just be a perspective thing.
So, I decided to play the role of director.
No,
and
they're
have her
definitely, it's
join
definitely
the
not
rest of you
perspective.
in your school life.
It is height-based.
I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
That's fair.
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile,
just killed her
my
off.
ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
This is one of the only instances where you think Aaron Fitzgerald, Junko's VA, had any decent direction. All of Junko's aspects really do. Her vocal range, I mean, yeah, for one voice actor, it's a lot of range. It's very impressive.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
No! Kill it! I take it back. Fuck the VA. Oh no, guys, I don't know about this one. I'm really scared now.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
Okay.
In other words, Mukuro's death was
I'm
a
really
one-sided,
unsettled.
premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Yeah, Mukuro definitely didn't see that one coming. What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
So, you figured it out?
10 people died for this. That is ultimate despair right there.
Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance.
Oh no.
But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm with you, Makoto.
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations.
Hey, Biggs, how's it going? What a great time to pop in.
Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
Oh no.
So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything.
We can kill anyone we want.
We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
Yeah, that's what she just said.
That's not true at all.
Oh, God. Oh, now she's sad. Why did she have mushrooms in her hair?
We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Oh, she's very sad.
That's why it gets me so excited.
Why do you say it like that? Okay, fair dance.
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it.
I'm doing pretty great, Vix. I hope you're doing well as I hope you're also doing well. Words are hard, man. I'm feeling a lot of things right now. I don't really know how to process everything that's being thrown at me.
It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
I thought Monokuma was bad. Welcome to Whiplash the Trial. Yeah. Hey. How's it going, B8? Welcome.
Super despair.
Yeah.
It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
It must be rough standing right next to her.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair.
Oh yeah, dude, I had a blast. I look forward to playing more stuff with y'all. It was great. We were an awesome ninja team. We kicked some ass. I enjoyed it. I really did like hanging out with y'all. Very super. It's like super despair-like.
After all, to be murdered by your own sister,
Yeah.
and only as an example to someone else.
God, could you even imagine?
She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
Absolute utter betrayal.
I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
Why couldn't it have been me?
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
It was great, Vix.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Don't kink shame.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. 'Cause
Here we go.
On top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
No.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
Uh-oh.
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
Uh-oh.
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
I do a better Monokuma voice than Junko does.
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
Yeah, we gotta figure out what's up with the school.
Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're
Sorry.
going to solve all these mysteries.
Something about Makoto just saying damn straight just really got me. I don't know why.
And then we'll have our victory.
I can't wait.
Damn straight.
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
You gotta figure that out yourself, bud.
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
I love Makoto's cheesy protagonist in every sense of the word. It's great. Thinking back to what Monokuma told us, the memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to.
I got it.
The motives.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all.
Ah,
Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
at least he's a good cheese.
It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
Like, it's better than being the ultimate craft single.
So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme of the motive Monokuma gave us for the first murder. Monokuma gave us those DVDs. On my DVD was footage of my family. On Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all shared. So for the first murder, the motive we were given was human connections. Love triangles?
I got it!
I hope you don't have a love triangle in your family, Makoto.
The motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys?
God. Automod is rough.
Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
Yeah?
You're the one that did it!
Yeah?
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay!
Ah, no, not this one!
For the next question!
Oh, God damn it, not again.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
For the second murder, the motive's theme was... That's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed. Used to. So that theme was... the meaning of life.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Life has no meaning unless you're pissing the bed.
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was...
That would make... That is a good GLaDOS impression. You just like slap some filters on there and perfect.
Embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The theme for the third murder was... The reason Celeste turned to murder was... She wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. So that time the motive for murder was simping. Where's the simp one? I guess greed works, right?
I got it!
Okay, sure.
It was money, wasn't it?
POV Mario pisses the bed. God damn it.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Yeah, woo!
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction!
That it did.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Sweet cheeks.
Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive in this case of Sakura's death was... What was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? It had something to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secret. So the theme of the motive in the fourth case was... I mean, it's all the same answer!
Shoot!
Blech.
I got it!
Whatever, man.
In her case, it was betrayal.
That all could have worked. Fuck you.
Precisely. You see,
Oh, she's sad again.
once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly.
Almost.
How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal.
those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
I like this one the best. Oh my!
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
I find his voice to be quite delightful.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
Lol, hope.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
Right, because we originally had already decided to not leave or go anywhere. Everyone in the circle had decided, well, besides Junko, had decided that they were going to live here. They gave up.
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
There it is.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
It's probably a shit show out there.
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow.
Oh my god, Lobster! The seed of despair is what comes out of a simp when they are given the feet pics of their... Oh my god. How are you doing tonight, dude? It's good to see you. Lol hope.
So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say,
Okie dokie.
seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Yo, finally! I got trailed off by my own laughter. Nothing particularly about the word master that made me stop. It was just like I got trailed off by my own laughter. What's up, Nat? How are you doing? It's good to see you.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
How was your birthday? Happy birthday again, by the way. Just finished the birthday sushi? Hell yeah.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Ooh, I wanna see too. see your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls!
Watch some ducks in the park. Nice, nice.
This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Holy shit. It's beautiful. What the indeed?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
Oh, you're looking at something.
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
I spaced out for a second. This whole thing is
The
insane.
world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Whoa.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
Yeah, I legitimately skipped out. I got used to the game reading for me, so I was just clicking. My bad. Hey guys, you know what time it is again? Whoop. Oh, excuse me, 1 second. I gotta get this jacket off.
I don't remember. Ain't a fucking excuse
Whoa.
no more. Because now it's time for the final class trial.
I thought this was the final class trial. Oh shit.
Come on, bitches. Remember
Yeah.
or die. What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes
Genocide
to that
Jackal
crazy,
now.
confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
My bad, Steve.
I mean, you're telling us to remember.
It's
but
kind of become a tradition
what
at
am
this
I
point to
supposed
unzip
be
at some point.
remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
Nope.
No, that's wrong. Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko, Genocide Jack.
Wake up, Jack.
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
No, it's wrong.
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Do it.
No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Soup?
Dun, 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 dun! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer. Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Hello, surprise.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What's happening anymore? I'm such.
That's enough! Just look
I'm
at the
such a
stupid
loss.
screen!
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Wait, Genocide Jill is also voiced by the same person? Oh god.
Well, does it look familiar?
Hold on.
I don't have all the details, but
Oh shit, you're right.
of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose
Wow.
your memory after all.
Genocide Jill knew all along. Hey, main dog, how's it going?
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
Not the tragedy.
Tragedy?
Oh, we're getting a history lesson from Genocide Jack.
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Bruh.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Yeah, we've heard that. What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Wow. It's like it's new news to people.
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
That's just kind of what she gets put into doing every time she voices. That's oof. That voice could do so much more too. Like some of the other Junko voices are brilliant.
Copy that, darling.
Oh,
Okay,
darling.
so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made,
Huh.
but it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
Did the toys come to life?
Either
Like what
way,
happened here?
There's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
Oh, okay. The end. Everyone died. The end.
That's
Go
all
home.
there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics.
Oh no. Don't worry, Steve. I'll play them all eventually.
Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel.
Oh, we're back to JoJo mode, are we?
Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right?
Sorry about that, y'all.
The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world.
Yeah.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you.
Ooh, more story time.
It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
What did your family do, Byakuya?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Yo.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Guys, what do you think? A, B, or C? It's really hard for me to choose. Fuck. D? Alright, we're going for D. Hold on, if I do it really fast... E. You know what? Nat raises a good point. We're going with C. Always C.
Well done, peasant.
You got it! Every multiple choice question. Yeah, exactly. It's foolproof. You'll pass every time.
But I didn't say anything yet.
God damn it. The 16th answer. Oh no. God, I'll never escape it. Vic said none of the, but man, y'all really gave some good answers there.
I just got so fucking bored waiting. I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right?
Watch
Till
out.
then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer.
Oh, she's
Pretty
shuffling.
innovative, don't you think?
Shuffling through these personalities quick now.
Do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
Nah, Junko, I get you. It's just ADHD. I can relate.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died, even the distant relatives.
Junko's
The Togami name has perished.
Junko's behavior is just a normal car ride for me. It's just like, I'll just be driving down the road going through, like, if I'm not singing, I'm just like going through a bunch of different voices, like just trying to figure out new characters in my head. That's just the ADHD cooking in. It's fine.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment?
Oh no. Nat's feeling called out. I'm just describing me.
You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
It's fun being unmedicated.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
I can't focus on anything because Junko.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago.
It did. We've been saying that the whole time.
I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
You came to this school a year and a few weeks ago. Oh, that'd be sick, Nat. That would be sick. Yeah, I like Junko. I don't know. I can see how some folks would be like annoyed by her character, the way it bounces around, but it's just like, dude, I have a character that's more relatable than Hina now.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Ooh. That would be cool. That would be cool, Nat. You don't know what to draw? Well, there you go. Got the answer now. Perfect.
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
God, even Kyoko's worked up.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
Oops. Punched the mic. God, chat is really entertaining right now. I don't even want to play the game anymore. I just like watching y'all go.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
No, wrong.
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
Wow, guys, that is actually a surefire way to get me to read your messages. I see the colors and I'm, ooh. It's like the colors are really catching my attention. Like, God, it's more effective than highlighting a message.
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and
You
you
too,
may
Nat.
as well give yourself up to God.
We're riding the same wavelength right now, and I appreciate it. I like this relation here. This is good.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
Sorta, yeah. For the ones I've been paying attention to.
What are the memories I took from you?
Now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
I didn't know there was a quiz.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Hero's gonna cry. It fucking worked. You did distract me with the color. Glorious chat, but it's a class trial. Oh my god. Damn it. I can't look away. I can't look away. Dude, it would be really cool to put on a trial with chat. That would be amazing. Hey, y'all feel free to do what you want. I'll get through this regardless, but still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us,
I got it!
the life at Hope's Peak.
If we accept that what you say is true.
You're gonna say in preparation, Dance took the cookie from the cookie jar. Yo. Man, I love it.
Then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
I'm about to hit. Perfect. I like that. I like that idea. It's a good one. Oh my. Well, Dan's, wouldn't that be? No! Steve! I'm about to hit Hero with his notebook here in a second. Hold on.
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
That's how you know you've made it as a streamer, right? Somebody does the ahegao meme for you.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
2 whole years gone like that. You woke up and didn't realize that anything was different. It's crazy. How much we talking? I'm just kidding.
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
It's what happened, buddy. I want to think that too, and I don't want to believe it. That's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. Where's the locker notebook? That's the one I want.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
God, ain't that the truth?
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible!
Alright, buddy, I'm about to hit you.
I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Wrong!
No, that's wrong. Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
No, wait, that's wrong!
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor.
Imagine that. Look at that. You did go to class, buddy. It's good news.
If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
The bad news is you didn't learn a damn thing.
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that.
Makoto's a Hagao. I don't know why that word just makes me unable to speak. I think it's because of the curse behind it. But his Hagao hoodie? Christ.
This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt!
That same! God, I feel like I'm always forgetting to go to one of my classes. I know exactly what classes I'm taking this semester, but I always feel like I'm just like, there's this one class looming in the back of my mind that I've never been to, but I feel like I'm supposed to be in. And it just haunts me day in and day out. I hate it. Yeah, truancy record for Hero is out there. He doesn't go to class.
But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing. No way.
I'm like, Brain, I know what classes I go to. I know exactly where I'm supposed to be. And the Brain's like, yeah, but what if? What if?
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Imagine that.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
It's like we're trying to convince him that Kyoko's not a ghost again.
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
Mood, I do all my homework in one night, the night before it's due, because like all week I'm like, I don't feel it. I don't want to do it. Oh wow, look at that. Maybe I should do my homework. I sit down, open my homework, it's like, wait. Ooh, here's an article I haven't read today.
And whose pocketbook is that?
Oh wait, no, it's time to stream.
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it.
Streaming's the only thing in my life I'm consistent with.
But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
Streaming had to be my passion. It couldn't have been doing homework.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
I don't yell at you, I just kick and scream like a child.
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Dude, Steve, yeah, I wrote like a 10-page paper on the Korean War once in 30 minutes. I shit y'all not, and I got an A on it. Probably more like an hour, but still, it was really fast.
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here.
When you spend your whole life doing things at crunch time, you get really, 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 really good at finishing things under crunch.
Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral. Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
Oh my god, this semester being online has been fantastic because it's just... They automatically lighten your workload because it's online for some reason, and it's just, it's just my own pace whenever I feel it. It's so good.
How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago.
What Steve said.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down.
I've dropped out of college once before too, as well, Nat. This time when I went back to college, I tried to take as many online classes as possible, and it has helped a ton.
You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game.
I hate what COVID has done to lives, and I hate that it's just a thing that's just like doing what it's doing altogether. But honestly, like, I will say that I do enjoy all my classes moving online. It's been one good thing to come out of it. It's as bad as it feels to say that anything's good to come out of it at all.
Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
What were the memories we lost?
Actually, never mind.
Hey, no! Aw.
Explaining stuff is boring.
Damn it, she changed personalities again.
What?
I would love to have a telecommuted job.
We are bored of this world.
See, I could solve a lot of my problems by getting the right medication. It's just I've never had the opportunity to get myself properly treated, so I just kind of roll with it. But yeah, I've also been like, I've been trained by the system that I've grown up in to do my work the way I do it.
Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do, but then they always fizzle out.
I'm totally cool never leaving my house. It's like the greatest thing. For me, anyway.
This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
Like, I like to go outside and look at nature sometimes and do things like that, but like, going places where people are? I don't know.
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you.
Jealous.
To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
I love the way she does this voice. It's so good. I love that accent.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Dangerously addicted to energy drinks in high school. Yeah. I downed a Red Bull a day for a while.
Figure out what?
Back when my anxiety was super out of control, and like especially and part of the time where I hit the depression phase as well, I was definitely a lot more calm, but it wasn't the right way to calm myself.
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of
I want to
this.
be medicated someday. I want to get to that point. I need it, but I just can't do it right now. Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, it was you fainted.
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
Yeah, COVID has definitely pushed things to where it's definitely pushing the job environment more towards something that could work better and be more flexible. There's a lot of jobs where people are going in every day that for years it hasn't been necessary for them to do that. So many office jobs are just, the commuting is pointless. We're like fucking burning gas and putting carbon in the air for no, like carbon dioxide in the air for no fucking reason. It's like, ugh. Get an energy drink in high school before we watch Inception.
To the gates of this school.
Oh God.
And step foot in the main hall.
Don't worry, Dan. I won't steal your pills. Yeah, I do want to go try food. Like, you can get me out of the house for food easy.
When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that once this all kind of settles back down a little bit, I think the telecommute jobs are here to stay, because so many companies are investing millions of dollars into it now that they're gonna have this infrastructure, and it's gonna be a waste to not use it. So, I mean, since the structure's already being put in place, they're gonna get their money's worth out of it. So I think we'll see a lot more remote work, a lot of telework.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
Call centers already do it, actually. Back when I was looking for jobs a few years ago, there were so many call jobs where you just work from home. A lot of call centers aren't even a thing anymore. Like, a lot of companies do their customer service. Whenever they do that, you're just calling somebody at their house, or you're being forwarded to someone's house.
So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on the desk.
Sorry, I keep getting distracted, y'all. I enjoy reading chat more than playing games. My bad. I'll try to stay more focused.
I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
That's true, Dan's.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
Oh my God, Nat. Yeah, I did call center work before. It's actually when my depression manifested, and I was at my lowest point in my life when I worked in a call center, because like having phone anxiety, social anxiety, and forcing myself to do that for months and months and months on end, that job nearly killed me. I almost died legit because of that job. Like, no joke. I was not far off. Same. Yeah.
The reason it felt
So
so
2 years
short
ago,
was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
2 years completely ripped out.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone. Which means, of course.
That's okay, because like I tell everybody else, but like I can go into like an hours long story time about how I was before that job, how I was during, and how I was after. But I will tell you this, coming out of that, the things that I went through and the things that I learned, while traumatic, taught me how to deal with so many aspects of my emotions and personality. I like to tell some people like the synapse just tore. Like something just snapped in my brain one day. That's why I like to tell people, but it's like, it changed me, but it taught me a completely different perspective. And honestly, I'm better today for it. I'm pretty sure there was a better way I could have, gone through my self-discovery instead of putting myself through that hell, but I definitely was better coming out of the other end of it. I just wish I found a better way to become better. Yeah, I'm glad I made it out too. I appreciate this empathy. It's like I can go. I know it's kind of vague what I'm telling y'all, but I can go into an hours-long discussion, and maybe because maybe I'll talk about it one day, maybe on stream, because it's a lot.
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
Correct. We've already been going to classes together for a full year or two.
Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but...
For sure, Nat, for sure.
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Photos have been dropped around from, throughout the entire game.
What they reveal.
She's been trying to drop these hints on us all along.
You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
Lightning McQueen dies in 4. Ah, yes, Danganronpa 4.
And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who said things
Whoa.
have to be like this.
He's angry. You made her cry, Makoto. Look what you did.
I love you all so much.
What's happening?
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly.
Aw.
It's only natural that I would fall in love.
With all of us?
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it.
She's getting more and more unstable.
All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
She was in love with 15 people at once. Yep.
Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness.
Who knew Danganronpa was a harem game?
Oh boy, it was just the worst.
A disaster by come.
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
Look at them all being friends.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an
Hell
event
yeah.
unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
Is that really how they chose to describe it?
All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
Oh my god.
And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
Danganronpa predicted 2020 Christ. Oh boy.
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say
Mega 2020 lobster. Oh boy.
It was none of those. How can I put it?
It has
was
been a
more
year.
of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
Yeah.
Everyone is capable of it.
Human nature, man. Open despair is all part of
And
it.
now the entire world has fallen into despair.
Man, if I had my camera on for these streams, y'all would see me bopping every time this song comes on. I'm just in my chair grooving.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story.
Oh no, you press the button. You get the sweet Detective GF, but you destroy the world in the process. I think I'd rather keep the world.
Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened!
A 16 student class, that's really fucking small. It's impressive.
Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once!
Every class I've ever been in's been like 40 plus people. God, even in university.
So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter!
Bad choice shit.
That's right! It was transformed into a shelter!
And that's why we didn't want to leave.
I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
Headmaster. The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here. The Prime Minister.
I got it! Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
She does not like when that's mentioned.
He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside.
You know, Junko's giving us most of the answers here when we're supposed to be figuring it out, but I appreciate that.
That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
That's hopeful.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Womp womp.
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea.
I'm a sucker for like super contrasty stuff like this, like the black and white on a fucking bold ass background. I love this shit. I love the manga style on a colored background. God.
He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school.
Like, if I've tried to get into like doing art stuff before, and the focus part is really hard for me. But if I were to ever get into anything, I would probably like just dive super hard in on that manga style. God, I love it. That Persona 5 aesthetic. It really has that. You like them freckles, Dan?
So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
I just like I love how versatile you can go with just I love the thing with mangas. I just love how versatile one pen can be, right? Just black ink. How much you can do with that one color. It's crazy.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
I love ink.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
Wake up, sheeple!
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
You done it. You did it. Yes, that's heroes catching on. That's where you started with ArtNat? Ooh, very nice. I love it. I like it, Lobster. Follow your dreams. Wow. Thanks for the quote, Dan. I need to update QuoteBot.
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Wait, a GF for a whole day?
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
We locked ourselves in.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly it.
Why? Why would you do that?
'Cause despair.
Because this was so much more than a simple high school deathmatch. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
Welcome back, Steve. Hope the pupper's doing well. Ooh, got some ink. Ooh, ink is words. Art stored up and saved. God, I love that ink stuff. What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was. Are we gambiting again? Yeah, we're gambiting again. Huh? Oh, hijack. Give me the letter I want.
Now I understand.
I'm so glad I decided to play this game with a mouse.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I would do so much better on tests.
To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
Oh, speaking of mini games and video games and ADHD, have y'all seen that article that's going around recently? There's a video game out there now that they're using. I think it is to help treat ADHD. But you need a prescription to play the video game.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, That was what I was talking about!
Yeah, that one. It's so weird to think about. It's not really valid. I would believe that. Yeah, I have a hard time believing something like that would be valid. It's just like, it was so weird to me, like seeing a video game behind a prescription. It's like, you know, somebody could just put that game up on the internet, right?
The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another.
I didn't think much of it either. I just thought the weirdest part was like a prescribed video game. Like that concept just, it's like how? It's a way to scam insurance out of more profit. I believe that.
Despair is as contagious as any disease.
Puppet's doing great.
Left turns to despair.
Watching your cousin and her service dog again. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, someone to play with. Oh, that's good. That's good. That'll keep him busy.
Isn't the power of television just amazing?
Yeah, I saw like a short snippet of the gameplay of it. I was like, eh. I'll just go play in like paint.net or something like I usually do. Or I'll play an MMO. MMOs are really good. Fucking MMOs will catch me for a while.
By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
MMOs, my life.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Yep. Nobody's coming to get us.
Expelled them?
I went from a Final Fantasy 14 binge to a WoW binge to a RuneScape binge, and I just kind of follow that cycle. I'll play a game for a few months, and then I'll move on to the next MMO and just rotate. Yeah, same. I've been doing RuneScape for over a decade. I love it.
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world.
Oh no, you gotta go to sleep soon. Oh, sorry, Nance.
But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
Oh, same. I stay away from gotchas for a reason. And when RuneScape finally got microtransactions, oh boy, I got real caught up in that for a while. Luckily, when I was really caught up in it, I had the money, but it's still a ton of money wasted.
So you just used us?
But I have so many
Or
RuneScape
despair
cosmetics.
Everyone in the outside world?
I did the math once, and it's like it's over $1,000. It was some billions of gold and RuneScape cosmetics that I. If I calculated the amount of rune coins that I've spent, and like amount of rune coins I've spent, I compared that to the price of bonds at the time. And then I took the price of bonds and I saw how much gold they were worth in the game, and I calculated how much RuneScape gold that I spent in cosmetics with dollars.
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right?
But I've gotten
So
over it.
it's like,
I've gotten
give and
over it.
take.
I can say no to gotcha now. It took a while, but I learned how to resist.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
Oh! Makoto said shit. Yeah, same that, same. If there are gambling mechanics, I stay far, far away. Unless it's like a game where I don't have to spend money to gamble. That's different. If I don't have to spend money to gamble, I'm in. I'm all
There's
in.
a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
Yeah.
You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
Why wouldn't you believe the mastermind would think of every possibility? This is a pretty elaborate plan.
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
Top 10 Danganronpa characters are sworn.
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Whoa, there it is. There's number one. Truth? Full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
Yep.
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Yep. Feels pretty good, doesn't it, kids?
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
Oh my.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding.
I just like to watch people suffer.
No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Ooh. Her hands. She's holding her hands like she's ready to reach out and grab Makoto's neck.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
Huh.
If so, what then?
Hi, Sloth. How's it going?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure.
Everyone's coming in at this when Junko's doing this shit. I love it.
Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
Oh, yeah. I plan to play the other games at some point. So, y'all be careful. Don't worry, no worries. I think we got a good crew here.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
I think Junko's just having fun.
Say what you want about instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner! It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
Don't question it, Say. Just roll with it. My mods have full discretion. I trust them.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya?
The vote. Wait, what?
Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Interesting.
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
Huh? What?
You mean we just
go back to the way things were.
We'd have to just live here?
Wow.
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me and make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb!
So far, no internet access, Sloth. But if we could get internet hooked up in here.
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
Ooh.
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down!
Wait, suck it.
Makoto, you're up!
Huh?
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices
Ah,
in front
fuck.
of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
What?
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Wow. Kind of becoming a prisoner's dilemma type situation, is it? Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid?
afraid of being punished.
Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Is that so? Oh god, my life is in the hands of these clowns. Oh no. I have to rely on these people to save me?
Guys?
Makoto, you're fucked, dude. You're boned. I'm sorry, this is it for you, dude.
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
What could possibly go wrong?
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
Oh fuck.
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
Oh god.
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair!
Talk no jutsu time. Here we go. He's gonna use protag powers.
We're not gonna lose to you!
She's got those choking hands ready again.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
Danganronpa pose.
And your
I'm going to
stupid
choke
life.
you to death. Makoto's got the I'm gonna beat you to death. Now which one will win? The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them to not give up. To live in despair? That's not really living at all. Here we go.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh, this is a boss battle. What? What?
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
I mean, that's no normal
We're
from,
okay in here
no different from normal.
is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
It's a lot of dot, dot,
All
dot.
of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Wow, really? I have to shoot something at a... I have to shoot an argument at ellipses? There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna be consumed by despair. Huh? You claim there's no hope left in the world, but if despair is contagious, like you say, so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant the seeds of hope inside everyone else.
We
How?
won't give up.
Fucking hell.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh, I see.
By the way,
We're gonna, oh yeah, we gotta spread Makoto's seed. Hold on.
Die. In other words, the communal life you've all of you will have to go into the world outside.
We're gonna take another hit.
So, will you just die?
It's time to plant Makoto's seed. All right, guys, we got this. Ugh. Man, I love that line.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
if I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
It's time to lull hope it.
Don't lose hope now.
Oh, new voice line.
My fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right?
Damn right, hero.
So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we?
Lull hope.
I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why. No matter what, I need to get out of here.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, you got a shepherd. Yeah, dude. Yeah, have fun in the park. You got to get that energy out of them, or they cannot be managed. You heading off to sleep too, Dans? All right, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you sleep well tonight. Good luck at work in the morning. Or I keep calling it work. Good luck at your rotation. Hope.
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Fuck yeah, dude.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Your turn, Hina.
Hope now.
Final battle between introverts and extroverts. Yeah. I don't want to go outside.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
Hell yeah, Hina.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
That would be the end.
I decided to...
By the way, the the only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifier. Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
if I die,
The purifiers will screech to... In other words, as soon as the communal life you've all been living will come to...
Me. I don't want that.
Hope now.
Think of all the people you can murder outside.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school.
God, same.
Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I decided...
By the
All
way,
right.
the only reason is
Next.
thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all been living.
I can keep on living as long as I have my Master's love.
all of
of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair.
Now I'm worried because Kyoko's wasn't lit up.
What's the matter?
Wow, look at him taking the cool pose.
You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
Rival antagonist pose.
Ridiculous.
Pro tag. Rival pro tag, my
Never
bad.
even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind.
There you go.
Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known...
That's me.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of
It's this song again.
Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
I feel like
By the
this is
way,
gonna be important.
The air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
I bet I'm making a mistake. Yeah, I need the hope bullet. Damn it, I'm an idiot.
Shoot!
I thought I was gonna be sentimental, but it doesn't work on Kyoko. I'm an
We
idiot.
won't give up.
It's fine.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Yo, it's the extended cut of this
If I were
song.
to die, that would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words,
If I die.
life you. I can keep on living. All of you will have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the mess.
So,
Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Receive my hope.
Now.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of.
Your immersion, but my impatience. Kyoko, take my seed of hope. There, I said it.
He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that...
Good lord.
No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck.
But because you're the ultimate cuck.
I think you came
Sorry.
here for a different reason.
That's a different
entirely.
joke. That's from a different episode. That's from a different stream entirely. My bad. Let's just whoop.
You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
Yeah, that.
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
It kind of sucks. But sure.
What the? What the hell are you?
I'm the protagonist. Nice. Okay.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cheesy too.
It's all so uncool. So
Now, you know what is hip?
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Lol Hope.
Lame, 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 lame!
Oh, it's that thing the characters do when they lose. They just repeat the same word over and over again. I'm not any kind of elite or anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still. Here we fucking go.
You suck! What do you want?
Whoa!
So uncool. You dare to stand against us?
Came in with the nega time immediately?
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck. What do you want? So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
God. Okay.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Stupid.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away.
God, I wish I could refuse to get bored.
I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Hey! Ooh! We did it again! Ah! I've only gotten one B the entire playthrough. Everything else has been A. It's been such a good run. Nice! Oh, that's a lot of gotcha. Dude, we can play so much gotcha. Hey!
It looks like we've reached the end.
I'm a Hope's Peak honor
It may be
student.
Time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
We're gonna beat you to death, Junko. Hooray! But I don't have to spend any money on this gotcha. And I have every item in the game except for one.
Indeed.
I lost?
Oh, I've got to read it now. I lost? Me? No way.
Well, that's just...
It can't be. You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Whoa! What is that face? I'm scared. I need an adult. I had fun with this trial, though. Huh?
So this is despair.
When we came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now I...
To come this far and to fail at the very end.
True despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now I...
Don't you see? I was hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. She a what? Oh my god. Chat. It's my first time it's my first and last colossal despair. Here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste of the highest grade of despair, the ultimate failure of my dreams.
True despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway,
So, are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
I don't know what else to do with her voice. I hope y'all like it. It's like, at least I didn't do Smeagol Toko for the whole game. She's getting off on this. Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Excuse me. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Everyone,
hey,
you said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
however,
But then the same is true of hope. The power of friendship, guys, it's anime. Seduced with the seed of hope. I don't like this context. I don't like this connotation. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko.
No.
Ah, stop it. Stop. I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine, let me just say this one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skid off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there's a very fine line dividing that hope and bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? I'm changing to a different accent. Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Oh God, when you phrase it like that, wow. Or Mukuro. Hold on. It's not like I want you to die, you don't have to.
Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want to do now is to taste that despair of death. That you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Okay. Oh God.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th.
Makoto's just a good dude, Lobster. Yeah, don't cockblock her, Makoto. Let her get her fix, man.
I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair.
She put all this work into her kink. Just let her have it.
I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth.
That what in its mouth?
Okay, let's do this.
Ooh.
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
What's it gonna be? Hey, she didn't get dragged away. Yo, whoa, it's everything. Oh my god. Wait, is she gonna get turned into butter and then go through all the other? No, she didn't get buttered? She is durable. Rest in piss indeed. Excellent. You know, we can technically still take Mondo with us. We need food where we're going. And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. It's just butter! Yeah, they kept him, Sloth. They kept him. There's a body. There's a freezer for his body. Like they had a freezer lit up for every corpse. So there's a fridge in the bio lab that has a tub of butter in it. I kid you not. And it's the greatest thing to think about. There's all these bodies in these fridges, and then there's just one that's got this tub of Mondo butter. It's been perfectly preserved. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. How long does Mondo Butter keep? That's a good question. It's only been he's only been dead for like almost a week, maybe. It should still be okay, right? Turned himself into butter. It's the funniest shit I ever saw. Well, with one exception. The air purifier's turned off. Hey, Bix, thanks for hanging out with us, dude. I very much appreciate you. Have a good night. Yeah, it should last at least that long. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. Oh, there's no preservatives in the Mondo butter. Uh-oh. That was the only difference. Oh god, there's a whole ass epilogue. Well, I guess we'll do the epilogue on Friday. Or now. God damn it. Can I like... Yeah, we'll do the epilogue on Friday. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see who's hanging out, see who's live. I think there was a lot of people around tonight. Okay, we'll go say hi to Clowns. It's really short. Don't worry, I'm doing the late stuff too. Bringing you despair via cliffhanger, exactly. I'm doing the free time stuff after too. So I should be able to make a whole stream out of it. If not, I've already got the next game lined up too. It's just, it's late. But anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. You've been fantastic, as always. It's really active, crazy chat tonight. I love that. I like talking to y'all. It was fun. It was fun. And, yeah, this is all I got. So like I said, I'll be back Friday. We'll finish off this Danganronpa thing. If there's time, we'll start Ratchet and Clank. And if not, we'll start that on Monday and do some other stuff over the weekend. But anyway, we're gonna go say hi to Clowns for now. Once again, I'm out of here. I love you all to death. I'll see you Friday. And for now, take care of yourselves. And